Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those who are here for the first time, my name's Aubrey, and welcome. So, guys, I know that my background's different, and I'm sorry for how bland and boring it is. It's because I have been trying to find a room in my house that has really good natural lighting, because the one upstairs that I'd been doing my previous films in, or been filming in previously, were just I had pretty terrible lighting. And so just even natural lighting, because the windows where they're located just aren't good with where the sun is and whatever. So I found this room. Okay, I didn't find this room. It's not like I live in a mansion with a west wing or something. I just found that this room down in the basement, of all places, has the best natural lighting. And so I was pretty excited about that, and I wanted to make sure I got this video recorded. And so I really didn't have a lot of time to rearrange the furniture in here or go out and get some cute decor. Anyway, back on topic. So if you watched my last video, then you know that Mondays are going to be my weekly check-in for how my weight loss journey is going. So I'm just going to talk about my successes and my failures of the previous week, and talk about some goals that I've set for myself for this current week. So if you want to hear all about that and, you know, support me or keep up with my weight loss journey, then make sure you keep watching. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos, and like this video because I would really appreciate it. All right, so let's get into it. To say that last week was a success would be a lie. It was not a success. I was so disappointed because in the beginning of the week when I was filming my last video, I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I'm going to put myself out there on YouTube, and I'm going to be so good about going to the gym and blah, 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 blah. But I realized I really just was not prepared for last week. And if you're not prepared, especially when it comes to eating, then you know what happens? You find yourself eating a lot of fast food, and that's what happened. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just awful. I was either really busy or I just didn't have time, and so I ended up eating a ton of fast food. I freaking had hot dogs from Maverick on Sunday twice because I was traveling like 8 hours in the car, and then on Monday, because I just didn't have time to cook after work and more traveling going on, I ended up eating Del Taco. Tuesday, we had friends over, so we went out to eat twice. And then Wednesday, what did I eat Wednesday? Oh, Del Taco again, because I love Del Taco. And I love their churros. They have the best ones that are not from Disneyland. So it was just like a whirlwind of terrible eating. And then I found myself very sad on Wednesday night. And not to mention, Wednesday during the day, I had gone to the mall to return some stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe I should try on some jeans. And of course, because I don't really want to accept that I'm plus size at this point in time in my life, I found myself going to all the other old stores that I would, like all the cute stores I would go to buy clothes from. And it was almost like, Aubrey, what are you doing? You know you're not going to fit into these jeans, but I did anyways. It's like I was wanting to torture myself. So I tried on clothes I knew wouldn't fit me, and I felt like crap, and I wanted to cry, and I just wanted to quit on everything. And then when I get that way, when I get so down on myself, the only thing I can even think of doing is eating. Because I haven't gotten to the point where working out makes me feel better. It's almost like, oh, I don't want to work out because it's so much work. Where some people work out to make themselves happy because working out releases endorphins, and endorphins make you happy. Quote from Legally Blonde. But anyway, I was just so down on myself, and I was like, how can I do this? How can I put myself out there on YouTube, get people to support me, and then be such a failure? And so I just decided, get over yourself. Stop giving yourself a pity party or throwing yourself a pity party. I really am the only person that can make changes in my life when it comes to working out. I can control that. And it's just haven't decided once and for all that I want to. And so I started kind of thinking, you know, okay, maybe I can do like a different diet or whatever. So I thought maybe if I count my macros, maybe if I count calories, maybe if I do keto. But the thing about all those different things is like it's so tedious that I know myself that after a week or two I would hate it and give up on it. And so I still haven't really decided on what I want to do when it comes to like eating, but I have found some pretty good recipes that I want to try that are just whole clean eating and go from there. Another thing I did do though that I feel like is a win for the day or win for the week is I bought a food journal. So I had tried doing a food journal several years ago, and the reason I wasn't successful at it is because I tried to be so tedious about it and write down every single detail. But this time around, I'm just going to be more, I don't want to say general or vague, but I'm just going to be more like real about it. You know what I mean? And so this is the journal I got. Just cute. I got it from Walmart for like $3. And it's not very big, so it just fits in my purse. And I started writing down my food starting Friday. So yes, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, terrible. Thursday was okay. But I feel like Thursday was the day I really recommitted. And I'm not saying that Friday and Saturday I was stellar at eating, but because I was writing it down, it made me more self-aware, or made me more aware of what I was eating, and made me feel like, Aubrey, what are you eating? So Friday, I'm just going to read you just what I ate for those 2 days. So Friday, for breakfast, I ate half a baked sweet potato, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and half a peach, which doesn't sound too bad. I feel like that's a pretty whole breakfast. For lunch, I ate a taco salad and drank a pear drink. For dinner, I ate 2 bowls of Captain Crunch. Oh, yikes. And then I snacked on an organic pina colada popsicle. Then I wrote this. I'm feeling down because I still don't know what to eat, nor am I working out. I also drink very little water. All right. Now Saturday. For breakfast, I ate a homemade egg McMuffin. All right. And the English muffin was sourdough bread, so I guess that's all right. For lunch, I ate a taco salad. One thing, I'm not a big Mexican food eater, but I love homemade tacos. And I make really good tacos. For dinner, I ate 2 slices of pizza, 2 breadsticks. I'm laughing because I'm reading ahead. So for dinner, I ate 2 slices of pizza, 2 breadsticks, and half of a Zuki. And then I snacked on 3 bowls of cereal. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. A strawberry popsicle and some white cheddar popcorn. Wow. Although I didn't drink a lot, I still drank more H2O than yesterday. Today is rock bottom for me. Yikes. I hate not fitting into the clothes I want. And then I just made a little note. Make the change, Aubs. Just do it, with a smiley face. So I guess like after reading that, I mean, I know it was only 2 days ago that I wrote it, but still it just like makes me think like, come on, like you can see that you're not feeling good, what this food is doing to you, and the lack of physical activity is doing to you. Like, what is it going to take for you to make a difference in your life? And another thing I realized, and it's not that I just realized this, I've known this is a thing for me for a long time, and I know a lot of people deal with this. I know that I'm addicted to sugar. It is a serious addiction. And I wish that there was support groups out there like they have for like Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous. And I'm not really, I hope that no one thinks I'm trying to take light of those things, but having an addiction to food is just as bad as having an addiction to like paraphernalia. Because here's the thing, if you're not putting good things in your body, you're ruining your body, which will take down your life expectancy. So in theory, like if you're not eating good, then you're not going to live the life that you should have, and you're going to be just miserable. So really, even though I'm not out there, drowning my sorrows in alcohol or getting high, I still have an addiction to something that can kill me. And so it's a kind of a scary thing when you think about it. And I wish, again, that there was something out there like that. And if there is, then let me know. I just maybe don't know if I'm looking in the right places, or maybe I'm just clueless to the things around me. But I just wish that there might be like, I wish there was just like some kind of support group or whatever that I could go to and talk about how much I love candy. I love candy so much. It's ridiculous. I just love it so much. I love Airheads, and I love Skittles. I love whatchamacallit candy bars. Oh my gosh. Which brings me into my next point. So I know I did start out really rough this month with last week's kind of crappy eating. Anyway, so I do have a couple goals for this week. To build on the no soda that I started with last week, I'm going to cut out candy. Now I say this and I hate saying it because I have a very close relationship with candy. I have to cut out candy. That's just gotta be the one thing I have to just eliminate from my food intake is candy. I mean, it's not even food. It's just straight sugar. That's what's so terrible about it. And I know that like sugar turns into visceral fat, which is just on my belly, and that leads to diabetes. And I don't want diabetes. I really don't. And so I really need to cut out candy. I also am going to not eat any fast food this week. I just have such a high tendency of going to fast food. And I know I'm not the only one, but it's because it's so easy and so convenient. But one thing, it's terrible for you. Two, I look at my bank account and I spend so much money on freaking fast food. It's insane. And then also the no soda. But then a couple other things I want to do differently this week are I've started intermittent fasting. I started that yesterday. And so what intermittent fasting is, I don't know if did I talk about it in my last video? Anyway, intermittent fasting is where you basically fast for a period of time and then you eat for a period of time. And it's not just like your traditional eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, eat in the evening. So I'm going to do 12 to 8 where I'm eating. So I'll fast for 16 hours and I'll eat for 8 hours. And so I'll be eating between 12 and 8 every day, which I think is a pretty good time frame for me. Because I really don't get hungry in the morning. So I feel like if I pushed it down later in the afternoon, then it would be good for me if I could eat till 8 because I know I get hungry at night. And then the last thing I want to do, so I bought a program from the Squat Challenge, which is there on Instagram all over. And they have a program called the Super Weight Loss Challenge. And it's a 12-week program I can do from home. And it's 3 days a week. And so it's something that they just give you a guide that you can print off and follow the guide and check off the days. And I think it will be really good. I see a lot of really awesome transformations on their Instagram page. And I'll link that down below if you want to take a look. Honestly, they're not paying me to say that or anything. I'm not getting the program for free. I paid for it. But yeah, I really am excited about that. So I'll be doing that along with all the other goals I have when it comes to food. So hopefully this next video I do next week, I'll have some more successes and failures and feel better. But that's about it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time to listen to me and my problems. If you did like this video, make sure you do click the like button and subscribe. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss out next week's video. And thank you again just so much for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.